Unfortunately, Utipura will never qualified even to live in a local economic development summit. He has not advanced toward that level, but we'll deal with such matters. Honorable Governor, we have dealt with the issue of KwaDukuza private hospital. The growth fund currently is dealing with that matter. The matter is in court. And so we're all shocked that probably it's 10 to 6. Listening to a surname Boer is like a dream on its own. Imagine by being addressed by Boer, that surname, I'm sure you are all aware that's the remembrance, which is not good. It's a remnant of apartheid regime, is what transpired. He oozes think apartheid whenever he talks. And I'm afraid, Chair, I must say, because this is not even on a lighter note, the system, the pedagogy of the oppressed taught us there was something special about those who have a less melanin than white. It was like they are groomed differently, they are sharp, they are stronger. Little did we know that there will be a time where there will be our peers, where we'll engage and encroach with them and we do peer review. I'm yet to come across with those who are very advanced. I'm sure you know the Joe Slovos of this world who can write. Utipura, I doubt very much that he could pass a grade 8 mathematics test. Here, we can challenge him. We don't have a problem. We can start and write any test so that we could because he was advancing a lot of common factors. And he was debating using common practice of understanding. I'm sure you know, Honorable Leader Babu Rogers, that common sense is the lowest form of thinking. So it's better that you do the research each time when you debate. And it's a pity, this house, we've got an audacity of quoting someone who has regarded honorable members as frog. And we thought that it is not myopic. We thought that it is not absurd. We thought that it would be palatable. And we are shocked that is unquote. And your address was so condescending. It is like you are undermining everything that is black. We had, even at the end, when you say that you've been protected by God. So unfortunately, the type of God that was elevated and taken into Africa for oppression, the special type of God, not the God who thinks people are equal. And you've been saying some of these things, and we are watching you. Unfortunately, you are an honorable member. You are very dishonorable. We can't have to say that. Unfortunately, you are in this house. We have to respond to your shallow understanding. And when you think about the system, you are elevating capitalism, which deals and always deal with slavery. You still see people as slaves these days. And nevertheless, we must deal with those matters because we never thought that you'll even fail to comprehend that symbol of lion. In Africa, in South Africa, lion as part of the Big Five symbolize power. It is what nature...
Debate. Busy enough to board you in.
Please maintain the time, Chair.
Representative Chair. Whip from the IFP. They are not here. Deal with your people. Continue.
Honorable Chair, I'm sure at the right time we must deal with that racist boy called Pappas. There will come a time that small boy, he thinks is very special. Even if it means that you think less of people, can't, in the 21st century, still regard them as frog. Rogers, I thought you'd be ashamed yourself. Even if it means that you lead that racist. We saw your John Steenhuisen as a standard 10 failure, thinking he could lead South Africa. That's how you are wired, thinking that because you are the system of oppression, you could do anything Democratic Party. So those are the things that we must deal. But I must also say, Honorable Chair, that the thinking of De Boer is so chauvinistic. How he thinks, how he addresses people, his posture. borders so much on chauvinism. He is racist, that is given, because he thinks so lower of Africans. He thinks they don't deserve to be given a platform of economic transformation. Ideological, I wonder, Honorable Simango, how are you going to form coalition with this racist organization? We are so disturbed by your posture, but it means that you still have that lineage. Honorable Tolo, for educating the honorable members. That's what is expected out of this house. Another thing of maintaining a decorum is imparting knowledge. Your wisdom augurs well with us. The aura of understanding economy and the epitome of coming with a galvanized strategy of empowering women, of coming with a sustainable strategy of cooperatives. As government, it is always critical that let us support the business that are also supporting us. Take Tota, for instance. During floods, they suffered so drastically with the monies of this world. They made sure that they didn't chase anyone who was part of their employment. We must incentivize them by saying that from now onwards, all our government must concentrate on buying more Toyota vehicles, because their 4x4s are stronger, they are very adaptable, instead of assisting Germans that are not assisting even our initiatives. We are the government that must be transformational. It's petty at this point in time, Honorable Chairperson, that I will want that when we debate with issue of international relation, it will be difficult that you debate Russia-Ukraine matter with the Boer. He does not seem to understand anything that has to do with international relation. But for the record, as we speak, DA is in bed with Israel. For years, they've been killing innocent people. Russia is our natural ally. They assisted us during when you were oppressing us as apartheid. That is why we will continue having a proper relationship. You are sad because we are part of BRICS. We are not going to compromise. By the way, these days, I'm sure you must also understand that your enemy is not our enemy. So if you happen to have a nice relationship with Israel, it is your relationship. If you love Americans, it is your relationship. We will continue to service those who assisted us during apartheid when we had no resources. We are not apologetic, and we have formulated BRICS Bank that is currently assisting our people. And we will create a system of ensuring that we assist a lot of our people. Siyabonga kakhulu ke sihlalo ngokuthi usuku lanamhlanje lube impumelelo. Sicela uya kusikhonkotha Dipuri. Siyabonga kakhulu usuku libe impumelelo.